if somebody were asking me for advice, I would say, don't listen to the masses. Let your heart and your gut and your instincts be your guide. You will do the right thing for yourself, for your family, for the community that you aspire to advocate for. Let your instincts be your guide and take the opportunity to access the information that's really, frankly, readily available. There are, like Vote 411. You can go in, you enter your address, and you can create what they call a sample ballot, right? The sample ballot will tell you by way of your address and your polling location, these are the specific items that are going to be on the ballot that you get to vote for. And then you get to, make the determination for yourself and for what's important to you and your family and your community, who you want to vote for. You don't have to just, randomly choose. It's not the Scantron where you bubble in just guessing. You really get to actively be a part of this process. And I'll leave it with this. I didn't know that I had the opportunity to be a patriot. I think there was a part of me that assumed, because of my race and my gender, that I was relegated to a certain sort of expectation around how I participate. I assumed that because of racism, hundreds of years of it, and the transatlantic slave trade, that because my people didn't come here by choice, even though we've been here for hundreds of years and multiple series of generations, that I couldn't be a patriot. But it turns out I absolutely am. And that doesn't mean, I'm riding on the back of a, dually pickup truck with wrapped in an American flag with a bald eagle sitting on my shoulder. It means I believe in our republic and our ability to represent for every person who lives here, regardless of their immigration status or any other point of consideration. I believe in this republic to finally get it right. I believe that we have done so many things wrong, but we have found ourselves in a position to get things right and address the wrongs and reconcile and atone and have everybody feel like this is our country. I am, in fact, a patriot. This is my country. This is where I was born. My mother was born, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother. My family has been here long enough for this to be our country too. I get to be a patriot. And in the ownership of that for me means that I don't have any choice but to participate. I don't have any choice but to atone for the sins of our past and make this country the best it can possibly be. It feels equal parts obligation and privilege. And I wholeheartedly dive in head first in the opportunity to make this a place where we all get to live and thrive and function in a way that we recognize the work has to be done. And as we do it, we don't have to rip one another to shreds to get it done. And that more or less is my guide. I believe in that wholeheartedly. And there are certainly some folks who will call me naive and call me a dreamer. But I think there's a Beatles song that talks about being a dreamer. I won't sing to y'all because I don't do it well, but they can call me a dreamer. But I 100% believe that my path forward is clearly defined by my guides, by my ancestors, and by my passion for my patriotic commitment to making this country the best it can be.